And Vicki for Operations Coordinator from Feed the Need in Durham. Well,
I have a job, I'm excited. This is probably the easiest job I got today.
So I have the easy job. I get to present to groups like you and talk about why I love Feed the Need in Durham. I've worked in the charity sector in Durham region for a long time, and I love events like this because we get to come and celebrate, in this case, 3 amazing charities. And that's also why I love Feed the Need in Durham, because we're not just an organization that works alone. We work with 63 other charities in the community to make sure that people eat. And literally, it's that simple. We make sure people eat. I want to talk a little bit about what that means. I can tell you all the stats and the impact we have in there, but really the impact is on the people that we see and we serve. It could be the elderly couple that we delivered food to in their apartment in Oshawa a couple of weeks ago because they can't get out to get to the food bank. So we make sure we get food to them. It could be the young family that I met in my first year, my first Christmas at Feed the Need, that had a brand new baby at home. I've never seen a family, I had a new baby at home at the same time. I couldn't imagine having a new baby and also having to worry about food. And the fear on their face that disappeared when we showed up with food for them is what really Feed the Need is about. But I also what I really want to focus on, though, is a story about Melissa. Melissa is a current volunteer at Feed the Need. She has 2 boys, teenage boys, that also are with us. But Melissa came full circle with us. She was a resident of Bethesda House, the shelter, which is one of our members. We support all the shelters in Durham region through their meal and hamper programs, including Joanne's house that's here today. She was a resident in there, and she got to know Feed the Need in Durham by helping unload our van once a week when we would show up and deliver food to them. And when she was able to get more stable and came out, she approached Feed the Need in Durham and said, "This is how I want to give back. I've been helped in my community by the work that you do, by the work that Bethesda House does, and this is a way for me and my boys to give back to our community in a tangible way. That we got support, we want to do it." And we have so many stories like that. Volunteers are the bedrock of our organization. Vicki and I both work part-time, and our volunteers do most of the work to make sure we process food. And I'll talk to you about the impact of that. Last year, we processed 1.4 million pounds of food. 45% of that is fresh food, too. We're aiming towards 50% fresh food. So it's not all the canned goods and non-perishables that you think. We bring in a lot of fresh produce every week directly from large distributors and donors, farms and everyone, to make sure we get that to people who need it so they have healthy food in their cupboards, not just food. That's the equivalent, roughly the equivalent of 1.1 million meals we have been able to provide through our network to people who need in the community. And those people, through our food banks alone, and this is not the meal programs we do, they made 450,000 visits to the food banks in Durham region that we support last year. So that's the impact we're able to have in the community. The contributions that you make, we're able to leverage. That's what we do. We leverage every dollar to be able to distribute food. So we can distribute about $7 worth of food for every dollar of funding that we have. The contribution that you would make today, if we were fortunate enough to be chosen, would actually help with our logistics, because we are in the process of, we're just launching a new truck campaign. We really need a new truck. We can't, 1 million pounds of food, 1.4 doesn't move itself. And we can't move that food without a truck. So we're in the process of acquiring a new truck. I would love that side of that truck to say 100 Women Ajax Pickering would be on the side of it as one of the key supporters to help us get that. So thank you.